I want to show you how to get to the library, the YVC library databases. Go to YVC homepage, and then under Resources, scroll down to Raymond Library and Media Services, which will take you to the library page. Note that there is a one search option which searches what's available at the library, and it also searches most of the online databases that the library subscribes to. These databases are costly. They are paid for by the college and part of your service or part of what you have available to you as students. So databases are here. If you are looking for something specifically in the library, you would search the catalog there. So if we click on databases, we're going to go to a separate page, and it's going to have databases grouped by subjects. There are general, and this is where we're going to start, but for the rest of your YVC education, you want to be aware of a lot of these other databases by the disciplines. And there's the Canopy streaming video, which we'll be using I use in my classes anyway, and it's likely if you're seeing this that you're going to be using that. All right. So let's just go to ProQuest all subscriptions. I've been in here earlier today, so what I had typed in is still there. For a capstone essay related to media entertainment, one way to help you also surface some more ideas for your topic is to stay pretty general at the beginning. So let's just say that, as a human being, you do have concerns about stereotypes about race, and you have to write about entertainment media. I type in race, stereotypes, entertainment, and let's just see what happens. Oops, I should have showed you something. Notice that I selected full text. This means that I'm going to get more than just a summary of the article. I'm going to actually get the article. In the interest of time, you probably want to for sure at least start by selecting full texts. All right, so one thing that's interesting about this, there are a lot of results, so you could certainly search, narrow this search down, okay? But let's say that I'm at a point where I'm really looking for, more specific ideas. One of the advantages of searching this broad way is that I can get, for instance, comedians combat bigotry and racism. Well, maybe I enjoy watching smart comedy, so that's something I might want to look at. Now, I'm making this in very early February of 2017. Oscar's Review, Hidden Figures, offers uplifting addition to story behind the space race. So, now it's interesting how race came up twice. Look at that key, something that tells you about keywords. We have the space race, but then we also have race and gender, okay? This, you can click on the details if you want to just go to reading it. Interestingly enough, this allows me to listen. That's a nice option. But here again, we have a very recent release, still in theaters at this time, discussion on depictions of race, and maybe a very welcome and refreshing view to some of the stereotypes that might have been prevalent. Okay, I'll go back. HBO's Insecure, a show on HBO. Oscar's a little better. So this is going to be an Oscar's a little better. This is about the nominations for this year's Oscar, including a number of actors of color. Now, here you get some lists about movies, and there's going to be some discussion about race. So what I like about this is that it's going to give you ideas. You're like, Hidden Figures. I was talking to some friends about seeing that. Maybe I'll go check that out and see if that's a topic. This is a very broad, very, very broad sweep. And you can now, again, here we go. We have Hidden Figures showing up again. So that is just one way that you can use these databases. I just really wanted, this is not a tutorial on the databases as much as it is me just showing you that resource. You have some other resources from the library that you can look at. If you don't understand sometimes different perspectives on an issue, then you can look up issues and controversies, serious issues researchers, those focus on that. Okay, that's what I've got for right now.